Hello students, today we will be doing practice set 3 6.3 and 6.6. Okay, and both the exercises are related to permutation and combination. Okay, so let us start with first question of third exercise. In this case you need to find out the value of n, and what is given to us 6 np6 is to np3 is equal to 120 is to 1. Okay, so basically what we are going to do, we will find out the value of n. So let us see the solution. np6 is to np3 is equal to 120 is to 1 is given to us. Now you know the formula of permutation is what? If npr is there, then the formula is n factorial upon n minus r factorial. Okay, so you have to use that formula here, that is n factorial upon n minus 6 will be there. Okay, then is2 means what? Divide, np3 becomes n factorial upon n minus 3 factorial is equal to 120 upon 1. Okay, now in the next step we will convert this division into form. So this becomes n minus 3 factorial divided by n factorial, and here you have n factorial upon n minus 6 factorial. Now n factorial will cancel with this n factorial. Okay, and here you have 120. Now n minus 6 is lesser as compared to n minus 3, so we can write n minus 3 factorial as n minus 3, n minus 4, n minus 5, and then n minus 6 factorial. Okay, and here n minus 6 factorial is there, so both will cancel each other. Understood now? What is the rule of n factorial? You have to go on decreasing by 1. So n minus 3, then n minus 4, then n minus 5, and then you have n minus 6 factorial. So n minus 6 factorial cancels with n minus 6 factorial. So you are left with n minus 3, n minus 4, and n minus 5. Now you have only 3 terms here. So here also we want only 3 terms. So you have to factorize 120 such that you get only 3 terms in decreasing order. Okay, so 3 numbers in decreasing order. So what we can write as 120. Okay, so let us think about 120. So students, if you factorize 120, you will get like 5 2s are 10, 10 12s are, so 12 can be written as 4 into 3. Okay, so basically what we are getting 5 2 4 3, and we want only 3 terms in decreasing sequence. So this can be written as 6 5 4. Why? See, these 3 and 2 becomes 6 and 5 4 already here. So if you compare, this will become 6, this will become 5, and this will become 4. So what we are getting, n minus 3 equal to 6, that implies n equal to 6 plus 3, and that is 9. Okay, so this is the way to solve. First thing is what? You have to use the formula of permutation and then go on simplifying, and at the end you have to write your number in decreasing sequence of whatever is there in the left hand side, and then by comparing you can get the value of n. Okay, so same way you can solve remaining 3 questions, that is second, third, and fourth. Okay, same way you can solve it. Okay, now let me solve question number 5. See the question number 5. See the pattern. Here what is written? How many 4-letter words can be formed using letters in the word Madhuri if letters can be repeated, and second part is letters cannot be repeated. Now see, how many letters are there in Madhuri? Madhuri. So total 2 to 4 to 6, 1. 7 letters are there in Madhuri, and you want to make only 4-letter word. Okay, so in this case you are going to use formula of permutation. So let me write the solution, and then you will come to know how to write the solution. Okay, so basically what is given to us, there are 7 letters. There are 7 letters in the word Madhuri. Okay, this we know. And what we want to make, we want to make only 4-letter words. And in the first case, repetition is allowed. Repetition is allowed, and we want to make 4-letter word. Okay, so 4-letter word means, see, there are 7 letters and we want 4-letter word. So first letter have 7 choices, then second time also you have 7 choices. Like that, for every case you have 7 choices. So that is why we can write, see, for first letter we have 7 choices. Similarly, for second also we have 7 choices, and so on. Okay, so therefore what I can say, therefore number of 4-letter words that can be formed is equal to, you have to multiply by 7 4 times. Okay, and this is nothing but 49 into 49. And if you do 49 into 49, okay, so if you multiply 49 with 49, you will get 2401, that is 2401. Okay, now for the second case, what is told here, letters cannot be repeated. In the second part, letters cannot be repeated, means you cannot write twice. Okay, so any digit cannot be repeated. So in this case, see, there are 7 letters and we want to make 4-letter word, and in this case we are going to use formula of permutation. Okay, so 4-letter word can be formed in 7p4 ways, because out of 7 we want only 4 letters, so 7p4. And if you solve this becomes 7 factorial upon 7 minus 4 will give you 3 factorial, and that is nothing but 7 into 6 into 5 into 4 into 3 factorial divided by 3 factorial. 3 factorial cancels with this 3 factorial, so multiplication of this you have to do. If you do, you will get 840 here. Okay, so if the digits are repeated, then we are getting 2401 possibilities, and if the digits are not repeated or letters are not repeated, we have only 840 choice. Now students, when to use permutation and when to use combination. See, whenever we orders are important, in that case you have to use permutation. But if orders are not important, then always use combination. Like in this case, if you write me, then it becomes me, and if you write em, then it becomes different word. Okay, so here order is important. So whenever students order is important, always use permutation, and whenever order is not important, you have to use combination. Okay, now we will move to 6th exercise, that is related to combination. Okay, now in this exercise you have to use combination formula to calculate it. See the first question, find the value of 15C4, 80C2 and like that. So this is very simple. Only the thing is what, you should use formula of combination properly. Okay, so let me solve first question. First question is what, 15C4. Okay, so let me solve 15C4. See, we want to use combination formula, and the combination formula is first write 15 factorial, then write 4 factorial, and then subtract it. 15 minus 4 gives you 11, so 11 factorial. Now let us simplify this. We will write 15 till 11, that is 15, 14, 13, 12, and then stop at 11, so that 11 get cancelled. Now 4 can be written as 4, 3, 2. You can one has no meaning, so no need to write 1. Now we have to do cancellation. See, 4 and 3 becomes 12. So 12 cancels with this 12. Now 2 7 ja. Okay. So what we are getting here? 15 into 7 into 13. Okay. So after multiplication you will get 1365. Okay. So this way to solve. Now if you want, I can solve one more question, that is 80C2, second one. This is very simple. First write 80 factorial, then 2 factorial. Now 80 minus 2 gives you 78, so 78 factorial. Now write 80 till 78, so 80 into 79 into 78 factorial. 78 factorial cancels with this 78. Now 2 factorial is what? 2. Now cancel this 80 by 2, so this becomes 40. So 40 into 79 you have to do, and this is very simple. Write 0, then multiply 79 with this 4. So if you do that, you will get 3160. Okay. So this way you can solve this question number 3 and 4. In this case you have to do these two and then add. Here you have to do these two operations and then subtract. Now in this question number 2, you have to use formula of permutation as well as combination and then simplify it. And this second question is very much similar to the question which I have solved in case of permutation. Try to solve it. If you have any doubt, ask me. Okay. Now I am going to solve question number 7. And this question is related to combination. Now let me tell you how it is related to that. First look at the question. What is written here? Find the number of ways of drawing 9 balls from a bag that has 6 red balls, 5 green balls and 7 blue balls, so that 3 balls of every color are drawn. Now see, in this question, first thing is what we need to find out the number of ways of drawing 9 balls. So you have to draw 9 balls from these 6 red, 5 green and 7 blue. Okay. And in those 9 balls you should get 3 balls of every color. Okay, so in this question you have to draw 9 balls from a bag that contains 6 red, 5 green and 7 balls. Now see, you want 3 balls of every color, means out of this 6 red ball you want 3 red, out of these 5 you want 3 green, and out of this 7 you want 3 blue. Okay, so let me write 3 red balls out of 6 red ball can be drawn in 63 ways. Okay, 3 red balls out of 6 red ball can be drawn in 63 ways. Similarly, what is given to us? 5 green ball and 7 blue ball. Okay, so 5 green ball, 3 green ball out of 5 green balls can be drawn in 5 C3 ways, and similarly out of 7 blue balls, 3 blue balls out of 7 blue balls can be drawn in 7C3 ways. Therefore, number of ways of drawing 9 balls so that 3 balls of every color is drawn is equal to, you have to multiply 6C3 with 5C3 with 7C3. Now let me simplify this. 6C3 is nothing but 6 factorial upon 3 factorial, and 6 minus 3 gives you 3 factorial. This is 5 factorial, then 3 factorial, and 5 minus 3 is 2 factorial. 7, then 3, and 7 minus 3 is what? 4. Now, see the next step. This 6 we will write till 6, 5, 4 and stop at 3. So that this 3 will cancel with this 3. And this 3 can be written as 3 into 2 into 1. So no need to write 1. Now this 5 we will write till 3. Then 3 factorial will cancel and 2 is remaining. And here 7 we will write till 7, 6, 5, 4. So that this 4 cancel with this 4 and we are left with 3 into 2. Okay. Now we will do cancellation. 3 2s are 6 cancel with this 6. This 2 cancel with this 2 2s are, and this 3 2s are cancel with this 6. So we are left with 5 into 4 into 5 into 2 into 7 into 5. Okay. Now let me multiply. So 5 4s are 20, 20 5s are 100, 100 2s are 200 into 7 5s are 35. So we are getting here 7000. Okay. So here we have used combination because here order is not important. Only the thing which is important is which color of ball you are drawing. Okay. So this way you should solve questions related to combination and permutation, and please try to understand this formula of combination and permutation, and this is very much useful in 12th class. That is why I have taught you. Okay. Now in the next lecture we will solve next chapter questions. Okay. Bye.